Well, West Bengal has been reeling under devastating floods. Several districts are still inundated. There is still water. And of course, this comes right ahead of pujas. There's a concern over the puja economy. But these devastating floods are perhaps the worst the state has seen in the last decade or so. And given the fact that the large parts of South Bengal have actually gone underwater is something that is very, very worrying. And of course, the release of a huge amount of water from dams like Panchet, Maithon and of course Durgapur Barrage, which are controlled by the Damodar Valley Corporation, is something that has been blamed for these floods. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who's in fact going to tour flood affected areas again today, has written to the Prime Minister twice and also called it man-made floods. But this has also resulted in a blame game with the centre or the Damodar Valley Corporation saying that there are two representatives. Of course, there are representatives from West Bengal in the Damodar Valley Corporation, and now of course as a result of that back and forth between the union government and the state government, what we've also seen is resignations of two West Bengal government officials from these bodies. In fact, the state government says, in view of the unprecedented water release, Power Secretary, Government of West Bengal, Shri Shantanu Basu IAS, resigned from the board of the DVC, or which is the Damodar Valley Corporation. Chief Engineer, Irrigation and Waterways, Government of West Bengal, also resigned from the Damodar Valley Reservoir Regulation Committee, or the DVRRC. Now, these are bodies. Of course, the Damodar Valley Reservoir Regulation Committee is a body that's responsible for regulating the flow of the water. And remember, due to a deep depression, there was heavy rains, and that led to release of excess amount of water from the dams that has flooded practically large parts of South Bengal. And this was, of course, something that Mamata Banerjee blamed, that despite her requests to delay and minimize a release of water, that was not done. And she's written to the Prime Minister in this regard. There have been 2 letters sent to the Prime Minister. And of course, this is something that we are now seeing a flashpoint between the union government and the state government.